Almost 500 spent on a goldfish.
ESPN and the sports world mourns Scott's death.
The first baby of the new year. Welcome back and good morning, Plant High. I am Miller Jordan.
And I'm Ryan Ellis. Today is January 5th, 2015. I haven't seen you guys since last year. Good one.
Buckle up. We are coming at you almost live.
Y'all ready for this?
Strange adventures in the pet ownership world. A UK man noticed that his beloved goldfish was constipated. Brought him to the vet, learned that it would cost roughly $465 for surgery, left the vet because it would be crazy to pay that kind of money for a goldfish, returned guilty 10 minutes later to pay the money, and now has a healthy goldfish again. The vet removed 2 lumpy obstructions from the 3-inch goldfish during a 50-minute procedure. The fish is 3 years old and now has a beautiful life expectancy of 10 years.
At least that goldfish can just keep swimming.
That's what Nemo said.
SportsCenter anchor Stuart Scott, known for his quirky catchphrases such as booyah and as cool as the other side of the pillow, which enthralled viewers for decades, died Sunday after a battle with cancer. He was diagnosed in 2007 and went through several surgeries, chemotherapy, radiation, and clinical trials in his fight. ESPN and everyone in the sports world have lost a true friend and a uniquely inspirational figure in Stuart Scott, said ESPN President John Skeppert. Scott was 49 years old.
ESPN will not be the same without him. On a lighter note, the first Bay Area baby born in the year 2015 came into the world just seconds after the clock struck midnight. Julia Betts gave birth to the first baby of the new year, Mila Brene Red. Brett's was due on December 21st, so, quote, "This came out of nowhere," she said. The baby girl had some competition for the title of Baby of the Year. There was a baby born 2 minutes before midnight and a third 24 minutes after.
This paintball commercial is pretty cool. It's a pretty good way to relieve stress before and after your exams, just in case you needed some ideas.
You want to do it.
Watch it.
Here we go. I hope everyone enjoyed their break and is ready to get back to the grind.
The state released the school grades during winter break, and of course, we got an A due to all your hard work and awesomeness. And way to go.
As we get ready for exams, keep in mind that this is academic honesty week. Prepare for those exams on your own. Cheating is
Pathetic. Tomorrow is a bell schedule. I don't know why, it just is. So.
Enjoy your long homeroom. Attention, all girls trying out for tennis. Don't forget your athletic packets are due to Ms. Drumston no later than Monday, January 12th by 3 p.m. You will not be able to try out unless this packet has been received and approved. There will also be a quick 5-minute meeting Monday, January 12th after school in Drumston's room 609 to discuss tryout dates and procedures. Please be on time.
There is a fire drill scheduled for 5th period tomorrow. Make sure you know your proper escape route so you don't die in this fake fire that happens tomorrow.
PHS Sports, the boys soccer invitational is being held at King High School tonight. Boys and girls basketball teams are home tomorrow night versus Strawberry Crest starting at 6:30. Let's show up and support our Hoopers.
All right, 2014 list. The top songs of 2014 were Happy by Pharrell Williams, Let It Go, All About That Bass, Habits, and Let It Go Again. It's not supposed to be there.
I'm all about Ryan.
The top movies. Mockingjay,
Despicable Me 2,
The Interview,
the Lego Movie.
and the most pirated movie of 2014, Wolf of Wall Street.
That's a surprise. Here's a video
To top off the 2014 lists.
Yep.
Go.
What's up, Plant High School? I'm Ray Oliva, and I welcome you to the new year. Sadly, this means we must say farewell to its predecessor. We here in TV Productions have put together a little list of the biggest stories of 2014, and I am here to present them to you in no particular order. Now let's get to it. 1. First, I think we should start off with the civil justice cases in Ferguson and New York. 2 young men were killed by police officers, and neither officer was indicted. And the people have taken matters into their own hands in both areas through both peaceful and violent protests. No matter where you stand on the subject, this is a sad time for the families of those men. And I think it's sad that due to the timing of this case, 2014 will be remembered as a time of chaos. 2. Another huge topic from earlier in the year was the problem of domestic violence. With the Ray Rice case, later followed by Adrian Peterson being arrested for beating his children, campaigns were started heavily in the sports world against the issue, and many activists sprouted up to try and make a change in our world for the better. People began fighting so strongly against it that at one point, the only thing worse than domestic violence was the star in the latest Transformers movie. You didn't have to do it, Mark. 3. Something that everyone somehow manages to forget from earlier in this year was that Malaysia lost a commercial airplane. It's like they thought that if they didn't talk about it for long enough, it would just go away. And it kind of did. 4. Another story that seemed to kind of get lost in the shuffle was Ebola. After about 2 weeks of craziness, it was all over. By the way, guys, it's still out there, and its symptoms are scarier than Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black. 5. There were leaked celebrity photos, and Kim Kardashian broke the internet. I'm not sure why this was a huge part of 2014, but it was, and that's all I have to say about it. 6. This year is plagued with the tragic deaths of multiple stars that we will always remember. Robin Williams, Joan River, Shirley Temple, Mickey Rooney, and many other greats are sadly no longer with us. However, their works will always be in our hearts. 7. That one thing that happens every 4 years where Americans pretend that like soccer kind of happened. I believe it's called the World Cup. America went farther than expected, and we learned that an entire team is better than one amazing player. 8. There are a bunch of ISILs out in the Middle East causing more trouble than normal. Whether they are ISIS or ISIL, I'm not really sure, and no one can be. But what I do know is that they're the only terrorist group with worse identity problems than Jim Carrey and me, myself, and Irene. 9. A recent and serious tragedy which took place in the final days of the year was a terrible attack on a school in Pakistan. It left over 100 children dead and was a horrific time for the entire nation. Luckily, those who carried out the attack were disposed of, but sadly the damage cannot be undone. 10. In brighter news, One World Trade Center, or Freedom Tower, was officially opened on November 3rd in New York City. The structure is huge for our country because it shows how we can come together and bounce back from even the worst times and remember all those we've lost. 11. Apple has created a new product that will sufficiently suck all of the money out of their consumers. Their latest phone, the iPhone 6, comes in 2 sizes, Zach Galifianakis and skinny Zach Galifianakis. Now ain't that something? And 12. The final story I want to talk about is something that is not really nationally recognized, but without a doubt hits close to home at Plant High School. One of our own, Jackie Faircloth, was struck by a pickup truck in a hit-and-run accident. She was put into a medically induced coma and has been recovering slowly. I just want to take a moment to commend our community for working together to support her and her family so much. Also, I want to wish Jackie and her family nothing but good luck moving forward. Well, that's a quick little wrap-up of 2014. I'm Ray Oliva, and I wish you a happy new year.
Thank you, Ray. We forgot a song. It was Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Thank you.
2014 was pretty good. Let's make 2015 even better.
Even though we're all 1 year closer to dying.
Have a great day, Plant.
Why would you write that?